Good afternoon, Facebook fans, YouTube, TikTok. This video that you're fixing to see is of three mutant, stupid teenagers on dirt bikes. They were out here on Staley Road at 3 o'clock today. I called the Lee County Sheriff's Department, reported them driving dirt bikes on a paved road, which is a state law that prohibits dirt bikes on a paved road. You can look it up. It's a law, state law. It has a statute and everything. I just don't remember it right now. As you can see, I picked them up in front of my driveway that I was fixing to go out to the store. And instead, I was behind them. And as you can see, they rode all the way down the paved road. They don't care about the law. Their parents don't care about their kids, because if they did, they wouldn't let them on the roads with them dirt bikes. They get killed. Especially here on Staley Road and Luckett Road. These people do 55, 60, and 70 miles an hour. And the Lee County Sheriff's Department, they're supposed to enforce this state law. Do they? Effing no. They do not. I called yesterday about a four-wheeler. I even gave them the address where he was. It took 2.5 freaking hours for him to show up. 2.5 hours. I called at 3 o'clock today. An hour I left at 4. There's still no cop came in here on these dirt bikes. I called right after I did this video to the Lee County Sheriff's Department. Guess what? No effing cop has been out here yet. And they ain't going to be. They don't give a shit. The Lee County Sheriff's Department could give a rat's ass if these kids get killed. They don't care. They just write it off as ignorance and stupidity and charge the guy that runs over them a fine and charge him with manslaughter. Because, he should have been able to stop for the dirt bike. The dirt bikes don't belong on the road, period. They belong in, that's what they call them dirt bikes for. They belong in the dirt and the woods. But like I said earlier, the freaking parents of these freaking three morons need to be put in jail. And these three morons put in a home, because evidently there's no parental supervision at home. As you can see from these ignorant morons here on a dirt bike on a paved road here on Staley Road and Luckett Road Extension in East Fort Myers, Florida. It's 6:50 now. I called at 6. So that's 50 minutes. Then went by and no cop. They don't give a shit. The Lee County Sheriff's Department of Fort Myers, Florida does not give a shit if these kids get run over and get killed. The parents will just have to bury them. That's all. Just like that one deputy told me to my face. This is Buckingham. That's the way it is. If you don't like it, you can move. No, I'm not moving. They are. And you're going to take care of the problem. Because if you don't, I'm going to sue your ass. I'm going to sue the Lee County Sheriff's Department for failing to serve and protect. Because that's their job. They're supposed to protect us citizens from this racket and these illegal vehicles on a paved road, and maintain the safety of these children. And they're not doing it at all. Now, I'm sorry, but That's the way it is here in East Fort Myers, Florida. So if you're thinking about buying a piece of property here in East Fort Myers, Florida, this is what your neighborhood is going to be like, and worse. And I do mean worse. So for all you people that's coming to Fort Myers, Florida, don't buy property in East Fort Myers, because this is, like I said, this is your neighborhood. It's going to be people doing 55, 60, 70 miles an hour down through here, blowing their air horns, their car horns up and down the road. You got neighbors down the street here that their radio blasts until 11, 12 o'clock at night. You can hear them 4 blocks away. Or, I'm sorry, 2 blocks away, excuse me. You got these ignorant children that's running up and down the road with ATVs and dirt bikes and quad runners and side-by-sides, which are illegal in the state of Florida. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, the Lee County Sheriff's Department is one piece of shit sheriff's department. They're worthless and boobs on a boar hog. So there's no milk in them, so they're worthless. Ain't that right? LGBTQ. Boobs are worthless on a man. But anyway, something needs to be done here on Staley Road in East Fort Myers, Florida. I guess I'm going to have to go down to the courthouse and file a lawsuit. Y'all have a nice day. God bless America. And may Dixie rise again and take this country back.